You're probably wondering why I'm bothering to do this. Well, for one thing, it costs money to buy these, and this is essentially the same thing, and I'm not going to use those pulleys again. So I'm going to clean this up, and we're going to make this so this will hold my new sprockets. And hold on to your hats, because here we go. So we got the real rough edges taken off of it. Now we can chuck it up in the lathe and true it up a little bit. Yeah, well, I ordered a part for my lathe. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm not just using the lathe. I ordered what I thought was the right part to fix my carriage on my lathe, which I'm rolling down in here. But you'll see that my carriage is still sloppy, because the part that I ordered was the wrong one. So I have ordered the right one now, and these aren't easy to come by. You got to stop to think this machine is probably 75 or 80 years old, and so you can only get used parts for them. Occasionally you can get new old stock, but that's quite rare, and they're pretty pricey. I'd love to get the original knobs that go on here, but these are like 70 bucks a piece. And I'm grateful. I believe that these knobs that are on here now were made by my friend Stan. That shoulder right there may be helpful for me in welding my sprocket on, you know what I mean? So if I had my lathe, I could just finish cutting that out and turn that down, and that's what I'm going to do. I'll be able to cut the hole out in the middle of the sprocket so that the sprocket will mount onto that, okay, and go right on that shoulder, and that'll give me a nice fit to weld it to. So while we're waiting on tools and parts, that's about as far as I can go today. I have a pair of hydraulic discs coming for this, 2 hydraulic cylinders and 2 discs and 2 calipers with the pads. Probably the master cylinder will get mounted down underneath here, but we got doubles coming anyway. I may just put one on to start with and see how it works, and then if it doesn't work sufficiently with one, I'll add another one on. I have 2 more of my sprockets coming. 2 more of these. And because, as you recall, I'm replacing these pulleys that were underneath with a belt with sprockets, so that it'll be all chain drive all the way through. And this one will go here, another one up here on the transmission, and then 2 of them underneath going from the right angle gearbox over there coming over to the transmission. We've talked about that, so we're not going to get into that anymore today. But the biggest holdup right now is my lathe. I really need it to be working because I have to cut this off of here, and I also need to cut this pulley down. I started cutting it with a grinder, but this one is set up differently than the other one. This one's actually welded on. The other one was a press-on fit. That's what's left of that one now, and this one I need to finish machining this one once I get my lathe hooked back up. And yeah, so that's where we're at on that. Hope you're having a great week. Nice weather here today in the 50s. Thanks for watching, commenting, and for all the thumbs up. They help, and I appreciate the folks that are sharing as well, because that spreads my channel around a little bit more. I'm not concerned about making it huge, just keeping it going. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.